Welcome to CNN, and my name is Tiago.
And I'm Anina.
And I'm Larissa. And Anina, what was our experiment?
Our experiment was wind turbines.
What is the best angle the blades need to be at to maximize energy output? And that was our question. We had a fan and a wind turbine. The variables we had our standardized variable would be the cork and the toothpicks. These were the ones that we kept the same. We tried to keep the same amount of cork and we tried to keep the same amount of blue tack. We tried to keep the same shape, although it is quite hard, and you can see that we haven't exactly. If we were to do this again, we would make sure that the shape is more accurate and that it would be the same. Our independent variable would be the angle of the blade. We changed that because that was our question. We found out that 20 degrees is the best angle for maximum energy output. Our dependent variable would be the volts and the amount of electricity. The more speed you have, the more volts of electricity you will have. The less speed, the less amounts of volts. For our conclusion, changing the angles will affect the speed of the turbine. 20% is the best angle the blades need to be at to maximize energy output. Tiago, what were our errors? What was one of our errors?
So, one of our errors was,
What were some of our errors?
Changing the angles of the blades because one way would make them spin faster and the other way would make them spin slower. And also another error would have to be blue tack because we would have to add or subtract blue tack depending on the angle and how much the wind turbine could take it.
Okay, that's nice. Tiago, was there one other error that we had?
the shape of the wind turbine, because it would use more energy in...
Was there one other error?
If all of the... oh my god, how
So Tiago, were there any other errors?
Yes, the shape of the wind turbine, because it would use more energy if dragged. If it were smooth edges, it would take less energy.
How did we do this experiment?
Well, Larissa, we used a motor, a cork, 4 toothpicks, some hot glue, some blue tack, and some tanning cardboard by cutting them into propeller shapes that would then be attached to the toothpick by hot glue or blue tack, and we would then poke the toothpicks into the cork and the cork onto the motor, which we would then turn the fan on, give it a quick spin, and there we go.
As we see, the propeller is spinning quite fast because the angle is now at close to 20 degrees. What were the results?
Well, Larissa, for the 20% angle, the answer was 0.06.
For the 180%, it was very similar, 0.06.
And for the 90% angle, the answer was negative 0.02.
And for the 45, it was 0.03.
We used log light for this, and the results may vary. We found out that the 20% uses the most volts. Okay, Nina, how could we have improved this experiment?
Well, Larissa, we could have improved this test by maybe keeping the buried blue tack at the same amount throughout the entire experiment and not switch it up. How about you, Tiago?
What about the shape, Tiago?
We could have stayed maybe with the same shape and have exactly the same measurements of the shapes and is exactly the same
by having smooth edges.
So having a bit more accurate readings. Okay, guys, and
this does not look
very accurate. It's very off-angled. If we would have tried this again, we would have changed the angle. We would have done more angles, and we would have made sure that the propellers were all the same size and the same shape. Okay, thank you guys for listening. This was a short video explaining our experiment.
Bye.
And this was CNN.
Bye.